Ain't no go along, get along gang, but we praise brother Cam Newton, and not Cam Newton, but Colin Kaepernick, and I guess shout out to Colin Kaepernick. I don't have no problem with Colin Kaepernick, but at the end of the day, we had a guy named Mahmoud Abdul-Rahim. We had Chris Jackson, and he was standing up, didn't even bend down. And he did like this and said a prayer during the national anthem. And he was a 3-point specialist, 40-something points a game. Not a game, but I think he dropped 60 in a game. So the go along, get along game don't have nothing to do with being a bust or playing a game. That's just the game they run on dumb motherfuckers. The go along, get along game is real. Chris Jackson, AKA Mahmoud, he wasn't a bust. Couldn't find a job. He did like this. Go along, get along game said, See, the go along, get along game been around for a long time. So it's funny how everybody reacting like this towards it. But the go along, get along game this ain't nothing new. This been around. It's sad that an old busty bus had to figure it out for you and tell you about it. Let me ask you another question. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. You think he know a little bit about basketball? Do y'all? I haven't seen him get a head coaching job in years. You know, I see the Lakers, shout out to the Lakers, I see them give him a job just to keep him around, but it got to be something with this young man why they wouldn't, well, not young man, but it got to be something why they ain't give Kareem Abdul-Jabbar an ownership spot or GM position. You know, you would think a guy that had an unstoppable shot, that played the way he played, you think he would be, you know, embedded in this type of league. You know, sorry I'm sweating a little bit. I've been putting on lotion. I just got out the shower, but you would think this guy would be embedded into the league somehow. You would see him at the front office. You wouldn't have bitches like Stephen A. Bitch up there commentating and talking about people's future and lives, fucking up their contracts. You would have people who persevered and played the game and who's knowledgeable of the game. You know, I'm seeing commentators now because they pay them a lot of money. They go to boxing, they go to MMA now, they do soccer. Now these motherfuckers psychiatrists all of a sudden. We got commentators who talking about the mental stability and capabilities of a person all of a sudden. Very interesting. Somehow the guy who sat quiet for 20 years, the guy who sat quiet, that's not looked at as strength. That's looked at as he's a punk. I'm hearing the shit you niggas saying, boy. Man, you niggas need counseling. Shit. Some of you ladies need counseling. It's the same playbook. Trying to find something I said to not like me. Just don't agree. Motherfucker, I ain't asking to be liked. Just don't agree. You're proving my point that you've learned how not to have a conversation. You learned how to disrespect people. You learned how to point out something that someone says or cut off the conversation and not really have intelligent conversations. You just shout at people all day. Nobody want to hear that bullshit, okay? Jesus. But the go along, get along gang is real. And I hope some of you ladies and gentlemen understand that you guys are, some of you are partaking in the go along, get along game. The only thing that I've ever said is that people should have the right to say what they're saying. And a lot of times I'm hearing people cut off the conversation based on who's talking. The moment you start playing that game, that's a dangerous game. Regardless of whether you like the person, you have to let them say the message. And if you stop letting people do that, trust me, you're in a world of trouble. And we're headed down that road. See, a lot of y'all thought this was about basketball, but this is a bigger message like Jason Whitlock and a lot of other people were trying to explain to you guys. You guys are being controlled by who you like. Notice people are on the internet now trying to sway your opinion to not like me. They're not talking about what I said or what I'm saying. They're not talking about if this kid can pull this stuff off. He's actually saying that would be a good thing. He's talking about coding. He's talking about putting in safe housing for children and mothers. He's talking about bringing shoes, shoe drive that's nationally. He's talking about centers for kids in every neighborhood. If we can pull those things off, which are very easy to do, we raised $90 million for Black Lives Matter. We have every city that has an opportunity zone. All you need is a business plan. And to show how this program is going to continue making money. I don't know why what I'm saying is being taken. Some people, not all, take it so negatively. I don't know why some people are trying to now be a detractor of mine. But like I said, pretty soon your talking is going to fall on deaf ears because the work is going to speak for itself. When you play in hate for so long, when you play in negativity for so long, it's like a breath of fresh air. It's like when you open that door on a nice sunny day, with a spring day, when that air just flow through, people get tired of smelling the same old shit and hearing the same old shit. And I'm not the same old shit. I'm different, yeah, I'm different. Mama's cooking, bitch. But anywho, let's move on into something positive real quick before I go lay down, because I got a lot of shit going on. I'm about to go lay back down, but I wanted to say I'm about to have the young lady I was speaking to you guys about from the Real Foundation. You guys look her up. I'll post in the morning. She was on TED Talk. She's gonna come and talk about the tiny houses and she don't like to say sober houses. She like to say extended care for the women in the programming that she's helping me put together. And I want you guys to look at her website and look up the Real Foundation so you guys can help out and donate, because she's doing a great thing for women. She's helping convicted felons get home ownership. I understand that sometimes the ladies and gentlemen can't even get into a place to rent. I didn't know that. She made me aware of that. Sometimes you guys can't even buy houses. How is it rehabilitating if we're gonna send you back to the same areas that you come from and you can't even buy a house near somebody because of a mistake you made, that you supposedly paid your debt to society, but we're gonna keep kicking your drawers in your ass so you can reoffend. So she'll be able to, sometime around mid-morning, I'm gonna miss, the reason why I'm on here tonight, because I won't be able to go live early in the morning. I gotta go meet with an attorney. You know, I got a lot of folks coming at the old boy, so gotta make sure you're ready. Gotta make some moves. Yeah. Anything in my nose? Nah. But y'all just have a blessed night. I just wanted to leave y'all with that. I hear a lot of talking going on, but try to stay positive, man. We got some good things going. I like the feeling now. I like the energy. People are making money. People are having fun with the content. Even if you ain't having fun with the content, motherfucker, at least make some money and go take it to your kids. So, not for nothing, you don't gotta like Kwame Brown, but Kwame Brown is no dummy. He understands the government is giving you stimulus checks for you to listen. And I made sure I feed the people so you can hear the message too. Some of you people are smarter than I thought. And those are the people I'm paying attention to.